in, but not getting much back. If you look
That
at
is true.
all the sports in the classic, they kicked out most of the real muscle women division except for fitness. But only thing left is the TNA divisions, and that's bikini and wellness. That was your division in wellness. And Arnold just shouted, "I really set the prize money to $5,000, $500,000. I used to love Arnold and this, but you should have fair representation." But like I said, I'm watching people like Andrea Shaw and Sid Gillen and Whitney
Oh,
Jones and
love
Ty
Sid.
Quayle stepping up, and even Sarah Vegas. I know people now big, Sarah Vegas stepping up and doing what they're doing, and giving the opportunity for y'all ladies to, even though not be equal with the man, but at least a little something for you.
And yeah, the more they step up, and the more women that keep stepping up and saying something, we'll get there. We'll for
Yeah.
sure get there.
Yeah, it's tough because you know what? It's like I say again, you are putting more money into the sport. The time you got to put, you got to, you have to look presentable. Like the guys, like I said again, banana hammers, board shorts, and tan. That's it. You have to have your hair done, your makeup done, you wear jewelry. I used to remember when you used to compete, the ladies used to play regular suit, and
Mm-hmm.
you have to be like bedazzled. I mean,
It's a pad.
because
It's at the end of the day, it's a pageant. It's
yeah,
a beauty pageant. Yes, we have all these muscles, but it's a beauty pageant. Because if you get up there, you can have all the muscles you want, but if you don't look aesthetically pleasing, you're not going to do well.
yeah, that's the thing. That's also, I'm like some me personally, I'm still a fan of the muscle overall, and it's still a sport, but it's not the sport that is as popular. I remember as growing up, used to catch bodybuilding on network television.
Mm-hmm.
Used to catch it on ESPN, on also on NBC. Now you can watch cornhole or throwing darts. I just saw a while ago. I was on IG. Someone posted a video of these two girls pillow fighting. It won't be long before we see it on ESPN. It's
Crazy.
crazy.
It's crazy.
We got here. This is from my man. It says, "I think Balls Deep needs to lean humility and integrity." Well, I took care of Balls Deep. He's right now. He's
Guys, don't worry about that. It's
yeah.
he leave him. That's fine.
Yeah,
It's
I know he
fine.
comes in, he gets too excited, but you see it like this. People need to learn that you're a person. You got kids, you got a husband, you know, um, there's a lot to being a woman in this sport. Society thinks like this as women, especially as a black woman, you're supposed to look a certain way, be a certain way. You're a mother with three kids. No one shouldn't think. No people think that a woman with muscles. Like I know when you're going out about with your kids. What's that like for you? When like especially you got two daughters. You're a woman teaching woman. So
Mm,
this is my thing. Is a woman can teach a woman so much. You can teach a boy, but it takes a man to teach a boy to become a man. I
that's
love my
it.
mother. She taught me some stuff, but stuff I learned from my uncles and my older
You
brother
need
and
those
my
male role models. Yes.
grandfather. And what's that like when you're out about with your kids? I know sometimes if you're wearing like right now you're wearing this the tank top, your pecs out, your shoulders out. I know what's that
It's
for them?
so this is so I live in active wear because I'm in the gym. My kids are active. I run. So my kids know. So when we go out and I have on a sports bra and some shorts or whatever, we get looks. People look at us. I just smile and I keep on going. No one really comes up to me and say nothing. I've had some people say some weird stuff and I just give it back to them. But for the most part, it's just people look and they know people are gonna look. They'll be like, look, that lady's looking at you, or she's about to come over here and talk to you. My kids actually like that. They think that's cool and their friends like it. So I just tell them, you know what, if anybody comes at me crazy, let me handle it. But for the most part, they like it. They don't. They know this is me. This is not just I'm doing this for now. This is a lifestyle for me. So fitness will always be in my lifestyle. Me working out, me going hard in the gym. Even if I don't get on the stage again, I will still be the mom with the crazy muscles. I will still put my fitness first.
Yeah, because this is not just something you just do out of nowhere. It's a life change. You have to
Yes.
change habits, like food. Like when you last competed at the nationals, Conchetta, what was that thing you wanted? What was that thing that was calling you? That thing that you yes,
You
share.
before you actually get on stage, you have all these things going to your mind. I want this, I want that. Once you get off the stage, you really don't. It's not like a big craving that you want. So people are like, "Hey, what are we going to eat?" I'm like, "I don't care. I'll find some on the menu." And I end up probably getting a dang cheeseburger and fries. Or my thing, I love pasta. I love tacos, but cheeseburger fries or pasta. Sometimes we get sushi, but it's never like I haven't had a crazy craving for something. because my coaches too, I've always been able to eat. So I was never starving. Of course, I didn't have all the bad foods. But it's never like something, oh my God, I need this, because I've always been satisfied throughout my prep.
Yeah. Hey, also, do you coach implement refeeds during your prep or?
Oh yeah, so I get a lot. I get a lot of refeeds, which I'm excited about. The next 10 days, I won't have any refeeds. I'm hitting it hard the next 10 days. But I know there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, you seen that burger saying like, like how you doing, Conchetta?
Yeah, and I go to all,
Hey.
since it's graduation season. I've been to a lot of graduation parties, and they got food galore. And I just look, and I just
You,
walk away.
you smell, you're just like, yeah, I know. I've talked to ladies like sometimes, especially some ladies would do this. They would take their own food, even to family events. I
Oh, you have
mean,
to. It's in the car. It's in my lunch bag. And sometimes I eat before I even go. So I'm already full. I don't need to eat anything. Or I just take my food, and my family and my friends know, oh, she prepping. She got that lunch bag. She gonna pull it out. So no shame in my game. I have a mission to accomplish.
yeah, I was thinking you have to be determined about this. This is like I said, this is a tough sport. It's a sport that drains you mentally, physically, financially, emotionally. I know there's days where your husband, you might be that hangry, crangy mode, and your husband says, "Hey, baby, I'm just gonna just be, I'm just gonna, what you doing?" I say, I'm not doing anything. Kids, be quiet. Mommy, she's right now. It's a
Yeah.
lot to this, and that's why I give people like yourself the opportunity to share your stories. For people who don't understand about bodybuilding, who only see that it's just this big muscly people out on stage, there's more to it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a sport that's been around for quite some time, and I think, it's one of the true, I will say, athletic sports. I know I used to watch football. I played football when I was younger, you know, but this is a sport where you just take you really, it's hard work, dedication, focus, determination, consistency, everything that comes to make you a good athlete. So,
Yeah. And people just
yeah.
see that little 40 seconds, 60 seconds that you see me on stage. That's what people see. But you don't know the months that took for me to get to that spot. So that's the hard part. The easy part is getting on stage. Like, the work is done now. Now I just got to showcase what I've done.
hmm We hear from my man Money J says this. He says, uh, on Conchetta is wellness. I thought she competed as women's physique division. She did. She started wellness first. She did figure, and now she's doing physique. Who do you, as are you a fan of certain ladies in the division, or just anybody in sport body? Who you a fan of?
So like I said, Sharonica is. I was happy when she came back because she's WPD. She's not bodybuilding. Love her look. That's my girl there. Sid, of course, is my figure idol. She's petite, but she is a beast. And then wellness. There's so many wellness girls that I love. I love Quadzilla because she's different and she gonna keep coming back and coming back and coming back.
Who's
Um,
Quadzilla? Because I don't follow out the wellness guy. There's so many of them. I don't really keep up with them.
yeah, she's. I think she's out in Jersey. She's. Oh, check out Quadzilla. She
Oh,
is.
it's Jasmine.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I started following her a while back. I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
the interview with her. We used to post some stuff on her, and and she follows me on my IG. I was I think it's like two or three girls named Quazelle, but they're not all wellness
Yeah,
girls.
no, Jasmine. So she's good. But there's a lot of wellness girls that I actually love. A lot of them are Brazilian, but she's probably the one that comes to my head that I love. Deja used to do wellness. She took a little time off now. She has a crazy body. Her genetics is ridiculous. So yeah, those are a few that I can name off top.
Yeah, this from man Money J says Sharonica should win the Miss Women's Physique Olympia title this year. Like I said, I like Sharonica, but as you know, the champ is Sarah Vegas. And
Let
you
me tell
guys,
you, Shamonica coming, but she's been on a 3-year
yeah,
hiatus, and she is ready for blood. She's ready.
yeah.
She's gonna
Well,
put on a
like I
good show. It's always great to just see them compete. Like it's a competition. So you bring your best, I bring my best. May the best woman win.
Yeah, like one thing I used to always love was I'm just honestly, y'all WPD girls have a boring pose downs. Y'all found a pose downs are boring. I love women's body because they get, I remember back then you push and shove. Like y'all be like, she be like, we like seeing y'all, but come on, give a little juice, let me a little fighting a little bit.
It's a little. I mean, we still got to be lady with it, but you gonna get it. You still get the poses, and you get it.
Yeah, but still, we just like that. I think some guys feel like they get a little extra testosterone. We see ladies up there, just We're here. This is from Money J. It says if the IFB wants to keep women's physique alive, they would recommend the softer look. And this thing is also the judges. They do have a lot of control to it because I talk to ladies that tell me we want you to tell the women say, hey, we want you to be more shredded, more size, or this and that. And people say, well, it's up to the athletes. But if the judges come to, I've talked to girls in figure who told me that, oh, more signs your lats. Don't also to keep changing the criteria because every so often you follow Tyler Mannion, who's the grandson of Jim Mannion, the son of J.M. Mannion. He often comes on and talk about criteria for the other divisions, but nothing for physique or even figure or women's bodybuilding. It's just because I think there's a lot of prejudice against those divisions compared to the others.
I think we're getting back to it, though. I think we're getting back to the criteria now. I think with when Sharonica won that one, I think we're getting back to it. And then the next time she steps on stage, I think we're going to see a fine line because WPD is just a little bigger than figure. It shouldn't be crazy big. Like if you're crazy big, you're women's bodybuilder. So I think now they're going to start going to criteria more so, which I'm excited about. But we don't know how the judges feel that day. It just depends on how they feel when we step on stage.
Yeah, because you don't want to be too close. Like you look at someone like Jessica Reyes Padilla, or look at someone like Lola Montez, or several others. I just saw a lady who just made her pro debut right here. She made her pro right here in Charlotte, which is in the like hop, skip, jump, Washington State in Robinson County. She looks like she could be closer to physique. And I saw one lady who was a figure competitor now switched over to women's physique. It's
a thin line. It's kind of
Yeah, I need to sit down and set the guidelines so you wouldn't have these. So like as a competitor, sometimes you can cross over because I interviewed a lady who competed, who got a pro card, and also she was doing wellness and doing figure. That's Tamika Tucker. If you met her at the Nationals, she was doing wellness, but her sister would both do a figure, and her sister won the overall at Nationals. Shannon, I also interviewed her. I know name dropping. I want to name.
No, I know. Yeah, I was sitting right next. We was all talking. Yes. But I think too. Is who shows up. If everybody like in W or figure, if all the girls show up who are bigger, and then you're the one small girl, they're gonna judge bigger. Which that's just how it is. But it just depends on who shows up and how they judge. Who's on the judging panel.
Yeah, we have here a comment from a man. Money J says. Politics pushes Cheryl Vickers, but Sharonica can win based on hard work and merit. But then you can't forget Natalia Cuejo. You can't forget Zoma Benta. You can't forget at least two other girls who look like they possibly could be a threat for the title. I hope
it's going to be a show, and I can't wait. So I'm excited. Yeah.
So we're not gonna hold it too long because